Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ultra Moon Nuzlocke Run, episode 25, where we use all the Cake Eater tricks. Oh, here we are, right where I left off, and let's continue. Yeah. Okay, where the hell do I go from here? Up that way? Oh, yeah, you're gonna make me go to the gardens? There's tall grass here. What does this say? Except for Charizard. Alright, we get a chance to catch a new Pokemon. Let's get Silly Dilly up in the lead. So let's restructure this whole thing. Silly Dilly. Okay, Lydian, not the greatest, but I'll take it. Let's use Psybeam, I guess. For real? Silver Wind, go ahead. Oh, damn it, got a crit and killed it. Oh well, that's a poke for the zone, and it's dead. I've had enough death for the day. Teeter Dance, what's that? It's not bad, but I gotta keep everything else I have. Whoops. I always, growing up, I liked the third one the least. When I was young, when the movies were first coming out, because like, oh, Coach Bombay wasn't in it enough. But now it's like probably the best one as far as movies go. Today is Pokemon Day. I didn't know that. Okay, Cleffa. Choose Dizzy Punch. And I never healed, so I might die again. Again and again and again. Okay, there's no danger here. Man, I thought X-Men were coming soon for the MCU, but I heard somewhere, I read a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said they're not really going to be doing X-Men centric movies until Phase 7 of Marvel, and Phase 5 hasn't even started yet. Little disappointing, but still something to look forward to just a little bit longer down the road. I never bought more potions, super potions. If I hadn't noticed that, I'd be in big trouble. I really don't have the money to buy any either. I'm kind of screwed right now. What can I sell here? I don't really need ethers. True that. I mean, that's the way it seems to be going, too. Okay. Get rid of these. I do not need 10 Pokeballs. I mean, it's starting to turn out like big name actors are doing TV shows and that now. I think Jeff Bridges has a TV show out that just came out, and he's like the tits. But I never would have seen him like 20 years ago. You'd never see him on a TV show. Pursuit, huh? You son of a bitch. Yeah, I feel like it all started with like Lost, and then Game of Thrones, and then Stranger Things, and then just kind of exploded after that. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's bring out Eneru, of course. Grassy Sweet. Another Ledian. Can I kill it in one hit like I did before? Shaking my head. Double battle, eh? Okay then. Man, I wish Castle Rock would come back. Did you check out that show? That was like, I don't know if you've seen it. I'm gonna kind of spoil one thing from it. Like, there's a thinny in that show. I was like, oh my fucking god, is it a thinny? When I first watched it. Two Vulpixes, eh? Two shows I actually have never seen before. My brother and Drew has watched them both, I think. It's Castle Rock. It's like, there's two seasons of it, and it's not written by Stephen King, but it takes place in Castle Rock. They're familiar faces from the books, and that deals with similar themes and similar ideas from all Stephen King's books, and that. It was a Hulu original, I think, but I think the pandemic kind of killed it because they only did 2 seasons. But it definitely looked like they were ramping up for a third at the time. Who was from Mean Girls? Lizzie Kaplan plays Misery, a young Misery, in the 2nd season. Kind of follows her and her problems and that, moving into a new town. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't believe you've never seen it. And I heard that there's a Dark Tower pilot out there that was canceled, never made into a show, but it's out there somewhere. And some people have seen it, like the people that host this podcast I listen to have seen it, and they're like, what could have been, what could have been. Instead, we got some crazy ass movie I only watched once. I was dreaming of a Dark Tower show or series or movie for a long time, and I don't even care. Idris Elba was a decent Roland, but they just butchered that shit so bad. Oh, right. I don't want to spoil the 2nd season, but that doesn't go anywhere in the 2nd season. I know, because then there'd still be hope of them doing it right. I mean, maybe it's just a matter of time before they try again, who knows? Stephen King's shit is hit and miss, but he's had a lot of hits recently with the It movies, and I guess Firestarter and Pet Sematary weren't that well received, but there's supposed to be an It show coming out dealing with the past of the fucking It. I don't know when that's coming out or where it's coming out or anything like that, but I heard about it. Did you ever read The Wind Through the Keyhole? Hal's like, don't make me kick your ass again. I won't, man. Just leave me alone. Leave me be. I also the last book I actually read and finished, which sadly was like 2 or 3 years ago, was Insomnia. And then I did buy Wind Through the Keyhole, but I never read it. It's up there between Wizard and Glass and Worlds of Kal on my bookshelf. But I'm always thinking like I'm gonna reread the entire series. But I always end up just like listening. I'm like, you know what? I'll put it on audiobooks because gotten the audiobooks and that, but I never make it past Gunslinger. So I've listened to the Gunslinger audiobook like about 10 times, no joke. But I never make it any farther than that. Eyes of the Dragon was good. Who got me that book? I forget. What the hell do I do in this place? Oh, there's a sticker. Hello. Professor Oak wants to talk to me. He's got a new Pokemon for me. Let's do it. So I can't fly between islands? Damn. Did you ever get into the comics? Insomnia was great. I was like, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember the details of it, but the one guy that goes crazy early on, he's mentions having some kind of kerchief or something like that that has some kind of Japanese writing on it. I had this girl on Twitter translate it for me, and she said Red King or Red God or something like that. Like, oh my god! Dirt Tower! But yeah, that was a great one. And then I started reading The Talisman and kind of got maybe a fourth of the way through that and stopped for some stupid ass reason. And then I never read another book again. Although, I don't think they could they probably couldn't do Insomnia now that I think about it. They probably couldn't adapt that nowadays without a lot of drama. And the reason that I just chose Insomnia was that I did realize that that was probably the most important one beside of any of them. Before that, I read Pet Sematary. That was a really damn good book. I love the movie, the original movie anyway. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I just want to live my life there where... Yep. Shit. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just like, it's sad for me to say, but I've kind of like, can't focus that much on a book anymore. Just like my brain goes to a million different places and I'll end up reading the same shit over and over again and not grasping it. Like, I guess I turned into an idiot over the years. I don't know. It's pretty sad because I keep looking forward to the Winds of Winter, the next Game of Thrones book, and it's kind of like a joke as whether or not it's ever actually going to be released. No, I haven't. Although that sounds like a good idea. Because on the other hand, the one thing I can't say I've never read anything. I've been reading the One Piece manga. Like, I've read about 100 chapters of that over the past year or two. But I've kind of hit a wall with that at the moment. I mean, I'd probably at least have a podcast or something real quiet in the background just so those wasn't dead silence. Okay, I want to go back to Hia City. See what Pokemon the professor has for me. Should be exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Yeah. Different strokes. It's weird. I mean, I can like read game dialogue and I can, you know, absorb it and understand it. But just like another thing is I'd almost want to be constantly smoking. I don't know if either of you can really relate to that, but it'd be my fuel for reading, and I'd chain smoke all day. Araquanid! Okay, cool. This is good. This is good stuff. I do need a water Pokemon badly. What shall we nickname this dude? Or dudette, I mean to say. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't try to read a book on weed or anything. But like I said, when I read your book, Mike, I was drinking, and I was sipping it, and it was like fuel for me, man. And it was like I was really into it at the time. I can't remember jack shite all from that time because I was drinking, but I don't know if that's a compliment or not. It might be a diss. I don't know. Hopefully not, but see, you know what I'm talking about. But that was before. I don't drink anymore, so that's not an option for me. How about Franny? I've been thinking about like microdosing. From what I hear, that's the way to go for certain folks like myself, perhaps. Used to be an all-day thing for me. I used to smoke weed. Literally, every time I smoked a cigarette, I would take out a weed before. Cannot do that anymore, man. Yikes. This guy's got some good stuff, and he's bug. Oh, but his special attack is bogus. What does water bubble do? Ooh, hello. Vanessa X, I think you gotta go. What is that about? Brain reset. Okay. I'm just gonna end the YouTube video here, but I'm gonna keep streaming. I think I'm gonna switch games here real quick. Thanks a lot for watching YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.